Dramatic escapes from California's wildfires. Coming up, brand new numbers about the growing containment of the fires burning in the North State. And we'll speak with reporter Tiffany Wong about the Cherokee fire. What's changed overnight? Straight ahead on Daybreak.
This is Daybreak, your morning news source. From the North State to the North Coast. Get the facts right.
We have breaking news with the deadly California wildfires. The death toll has climbed to 11, making these fires among the most deadly in state history. At least 11 are dead, 100 are injured, and another 100 are missing. Here's a live look in Los Angeles as fires continue to burn in the Anaheim Hills. 1,500 homes, strip malls, hotels, and businesses have been destroyed, and more than 20,000 people have evacuated. The fires stretch across 8 counties and 57,000 acres. Actually, I think that number is much higher, about 90,000 acres. We'll tell you about each of the county's wildfires in a few minutes. But first, we know the winds played a huge role in pushing the fires. We want to make sure you know how it's impacting their movement today. Here's Jeremy Linder in the Weather Center. Hi, Jeremy.
Hey, Kelly. Yeah, we've seen some dramatic improvements with our wind speeds. Not only are they lower, but they're out of the south, so it's not those dry north winds that elevate that fire danger fairly quickly. In fact, for today, we're only expecting a moderate fire condition across the majority of Northern California. On the coast and then up towards Modoc County, we're seeing a low risk for wildfire activity. Still want to keep all the safety messages in mind and do your part to reduce any new sparks. That's because while the fire danger is moderate right now, tomorrow it takes a turn. Those north winds are expected to return, becoming gusty at times. So our threat tracker gets bumped back up to the medium category for both Wednesday and Thursday. As of right now, we're not looking at any red flag warnings issued, but that may change. Keep apprised of any updates here as we go through the next couple of days, but take advantage of the break. In fact, this afternoon, looking for some decent conditions for the valley. That means near normal with highs in the 80s. Kelly?
Well, we have breaking news this morning in the Butte County fires. New in the last half hour, CAL FIRE says the Honey Fire burning between Paradise and Chico in Butte Creek Canyon has grown to 90 acres. But here's the good news. It's 30% contained. They say the Cherokee Fire north of Oroville near Butte Valley remains at 7,500 acres, but containment has grown from 25% to 40% this morning. Reporter Tiffany Wong is at the scene of the Cherokee Fire near Butte Valley. She joins us by phone. Tiffany, what does the fire look like this morning?
Kelly, I actually didn't see much of the fire. I actually saw more of hard vegetation when I got here today. Like I said, it's very different from what I was seeing yesterday, where the whole beside the freeway was all lit up because I could see all the flames next to me.
Technical difficulties
earlier, but now they seem to be out, and as far as I can see, it's pretty dark out here. I don't see any flames.
Tiffany, I'm sorry your signal is breaking up because as what happens in these rural areas, you're breaking up. So we got the gist of what Tiffany was saying, though. The flames barely visible this morning. Containment is growing. Earlier, one of the fire battalion chiefs told us that the forward progress had stopped. So, Tiffany, thanks for the update on the telephone. Now, on the LaPorte fire, we have not received an update this morning on new numbers, but at last check, the LaPorte fire had burned 3,500 acres and was 5% contained. Most of the mandatory evacuations remain in place. Now, you can keep up to date on those evacuations at the bottom of your screen. The Honey Fire burning near Paradise has burned 90 acres and is 30% contained. Eastbound Skyway out of Chico is open, but westbound Skyway remains closed at 4 corners. North and southbound Neal Road are also reopened this morning. On the North Coast, one person has died in the Redwood Complex fire in Mendocino County. That fire has burned 19,000 acres. It's burning north of Highway 20, west of the Mendocino National Forest, and south of Black Bart. There are evacuations for areas of Potter Valley, Redwood Valley, and Golden Road. Evacuations have been set up at Ukiah High School and Willits City Hall. There's a large animal evacuation center at Ukiah Fairgrounds. 6:36 right now and new on Daybreak. We were at the command center at the Cherokee Fire to get the latest update on the fire's movement overnight. Coming up, you'll hear from the incident commander about how firefighters are responding to the changing conditions.
And the system that's bringing the switch in the wind pattern today is also bringing a little moisture towards Northern California. So who's the big winner and how much could you get? I'll answer those questions with your full forecast coming up.
You're watching KRCR News Channel 7 Daybreak.
Hey, this is Benji. When I'm not working hard on your home loan, I'm changing hundreds of diapers for these guys. And when I'm not locking in your interest rate at the best time, I'm feeding dinner to these girls. So when you're looking for a house that's perfect for you and your family, you know who to call.
Call my dad, and there's a lot of lenders out there, but only one Benji. And only one Benji could buy you a house, but no one else because there's only one Benji.
Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 16981.
True Rod Indoor Cycling and Strength Studio.
Looking to transform your home? With 30 years of experience, let Dale's Carpet and Design's flooring experts help you create the home of your dreams. And take advantage of our huge flooring sale, featuring our new waterproof flooring by Mannington. Don't wait. Get your free estimate today. For the best quality, style, and service, choose Dale's Carpet and Design, the flooring experts.
Who's painting your cabinets?
Woggy Mouth. No, it's Wiggly Mouth. They painted our eaves.
It's Woogie Mouth. They painted Joe's garage floor.
Wallace Mouse?
Wiggly Mouth. Woggy Mouth. No. Painting. Wiggy Mouth.
It's Woogie Mouth Painting.
It's Wogamoth Painting, and yes, we'll paint anything.
This portion of the news is brought to you by the State Theater in Red Bluff.
Well, welcome back to Daybreak. The time is now 6:39 on this Tuesday morning. Take a live look at our Mercy Medical Sky Cam. Looking at the Pacelli flag, the big difference from yesterday is the cam was really shaking with those wind speeds, and you could see the flag easily move. Today, not so much. Much calmer conditions to start off your Tuesday. That's going to be the case as we head towards the afternoon. Now, the lack of those north winds has allowed things to cool down very quickly for the valley. In fact, most areas are running 10+ degrees cooler than what we saw yesterday. Down 16 over in Redding, 10 degrees cooler for Corning. Even Hayfork is running 28 degrees colder than what they saw yesterday. That is translating to some freezing temperatures right now. Things will start to warm up as we head towards the afternoon. Then we watch for this guy. Weak little system just grazing Northern California. It quickly passes by, so by Thursday we dry back up, but there's a little moisture associated with it. Most of the activity will be along the north coast, but we can't rule out some stray showers making its way towards Siskiyou and even Modoc County. If we do see anything, it will be very light with about less than 1/10 of an inch overall. But at least it's something to talk about for October. We still haven't gotten that season-ending rainfall when it comes to our wildfires. So keep this in mind, especially as the winds switch back up to the north here by Wednesday. Coastal 7-day forecast looking pretty good here for the next week as we head towards next weekend. 62 degrees later on today, back into the 50s for Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. 7-day forecast for the inland area, seeing that cooler trend as well, eventually hitting the 60s. A little extra cloud cover with that system, and like I said, those slight chances of showers will continue to linger through the next couple of days. Redding 7-day forecast, plenty of sunshine. Colder weather as well. We'll drop back down into the 70s on Wednesday. Notice those breezy winds. Every word you see breezy on the 7-day there, those are north winds, so that's going to elevate our fire concerns, something we'll keep a close eye on again and look for conditions to improve just briefly on Friday and then right back up to those breezy winds. So continuing to see some pretty dangerous conditions. No red flag warning issued yet. Those wind speeds, we still need to get a better handle on just how strong they could be. I don't think they will be to the caliber of what we saw yesterday, but still quite dangerous with the gusty and dry conditions. I mean, yesterday was the perfect example.
It was terrible. All right, thank you, Jeremy. Right now it is 6:41. Wildfires in Southern California are burning very close to Disneyland. We'll show you what visitors saw as they tried to enjoy a day at the amusement park. Here's what it looks like this morning in LA. We'll have more next on Daybreak.